saw a strange figure on the lawn. He was wearing a black suit with a cloth bag wrapped in chains over his head, and he seemed to be staring at me menacingly. Just as I was wondering about this, my father called. I told my father about this bizarre stranger, and after hearing this, my father nervously instructed me to keep my eyes fixed on the figure and never look away. He also told me to lock the front door. After hearing this, I quickly did as he said. I kept staring at the figure while shouting for my brother to go lock the door. But my brother ignored my warnings and came to the window, where he also saw the strange man. I had no choice but to repeat my father's words to him. Then I rushed out of the room and firmly closed all the doors and windows in the house. But when I returned to the window, the lawn was empty. I angrily asked my brother why he hadn't kept watch on the figure, but from his perspective, the man was still standing in the same spot. Just as I turned around to look for the figure, he had already appeared behind me. I frantically sought my brother's help, but he was also staring at a figure and couldn't move. I kept my eyes on the figure while slowly moving sideways, and the figure also slowly turned his body to follow me. So I made my way to the drawer and fumbled around to get some tape. I tore off a small piece and carefully stuck it over the figure's eyes. Seeing that he didn't react, I wanted to call my father for help, but the moment I turned around, the figure suddenly pounced on me. My brother immediately turned around when he heard the commotion. Seeing the situation, he quickly came over and pulled the figure off me. Just when we were helpless, our father suddenly came home. When he saw the figure, he immediately picked up a mirror from the table and placed it in front of the stranger. The figure looked at himself in the mirror and began shaking violently, then was instantly sucked into the mirror. Seeing this, my father immediately smashed the mirror. After we were safe, my father explained to us that when I went to close the windows, the figure split in two because my gaze had left it. As long as it's not within someone's line of sight, it will silently approach its target. Just then, my brother suddenly realized that the monster he had been watching had disappeared. Fortunately, it hadn't entered the room. Everything returned to calm after that, but neither of us ever asked our father how he had managed to get into the room when all the doors and windows were locked tight.